Yes, people, reality based diets. Just thought I'd tap in again just to sort of reiterate a couple concepts that I've been living by as well. Right? I've got a song. Obviously, my artist name, as I said before, is Axel Holy, right? And I've got a song called Lucid Living. And it is a play off the concept of lucid dreaming. And it is solely based in the simple fact that no matter what, whilst you're lucid dreaming, it's still just a dream, as in it only happened in your mind. Now, with lucid living, it's also about accepting that your reality is malleable by you, i.e., your perception of what you see, hear, touch, smell, taste, etc. is your experience of the dunya, of this plane, of this world, this earthly realm, right? Now, within the concepts of lucid living, is solely that you can manipulate life to exactly how you want it, especially if you understand that two things are often said in reality and in the world and in society, that knowledge is power, right? And that, what is it? A non-truth is a comfort to a fool, right? I.e., the amount of truth that you are willing to accept about self, first and foremost, will help you accept truth not only about the world, but about other people. And that is by far the most important truth to accept, is the truth about other people. Now, most of us grow our whole entire lives not really realizing that adults, when we're kids, adults are everything to us, but they are also very human, which means they're flawed, which means they're prone to mistakes. And we don't often learn that until we grow ourselves to be adults. Now, what adults often forget is that the kids that grew around them saw all of their mistakes, saw all of their lies and mistruths, yet did not judge them. So when you grow to an adult and you choose pathways, like I'm saying, it's a good 10 years since I've been active in criminality. So as far as I'm concerned, if anything, I'm an ex-criminal, right? But in reality, I've never been caught and charged. I've never seen jail. So I'm not an ex-criminal at all, right? The label still stands with family. And because of that, there's a level of, what's the word? Self sanctimonious. What is the real word as well? Just thinking that they're better than me, when in reality I've always known that I'm smarter than a load of them, because they don't know a load of shit. Right? Now within this, what I'm telling you is, there's also a phraseology where they say the smartest man in the room is not the one who's read the most books, but is the man that's applied the most knowledge and learnt the most from his mistakes. Because if you've not learned from your mistakes, then you don't actually know anything. That's kind of the concept behind science in general and experimentation. You have to learn via doing. If all you do is read books then all you've done is read books. You haven't applied any of the knowledge in a way that is functional. You haven't made the mistakes that any of the scientists or whatever books you're reading have made to know that you don't know fuck all. That's as simple as life gets. Like, if you've never ran a race to know that you lost, how do you know that you're fast or not, right? If you've never had to test your strength against someone bigger than you, how do you know whether or not you are strong? And how do you know whether or not you can handle losing in a fight? If you've never lost a fight, like, it's far more satisfying and educational, if anything, to have lost some fights and won some, rather than never having lost at all. Because it's character building. It's the losses that we take in life that really are the character building blocks within the strongest people that you'll ever meet. So as I'm saying, within the concept of lucid living, knowing that you can lie to liars to get what you want isn't dishonest. It is what's called an honest con. Again, the words honest con can be patterned for anything that you want, because the two concepts itself do not go together, as in honest and con, whether it's convict or you're conning people, right? But that is the facts within lucid living. Like I'm saying to you, if you are 1,000 steps ahead of everyone within your concepts of life, or your theology, or your philosophy, because many people will adapt and take on somebody else's. And I'm not talking about religion. Religion is, as religion always has been, it's philosophy and theology and spirituality combined, right? And often often all three of the religions are used within terraforming in terms of colonialization, right? It's just factual information, but it doesn't really matter outside of the simple fact that if you understand that within the UK, there are far more people that are not religious at all and are not spiritual at all than there are people that are religious. When you understand that concept, you understand that people who do not believe in God, and you'll ask them and they'll tell you they don't believe in God. They'll scoff at the thought of prayer. They'll scoff at the thought of something far greater than self. And within that, you understand that these are actually the type of people that stand for nothing. Because they'll tell you they stand for nothing. Because they don't respect people that do. And they can't see it in people that do. So as I was saying, the most manipulatable people in this world are actually people that do not believe in anything. Because within lucid living, all I believe is that everything on this planet is intrinsically connected to God. Everything man made, because man made it and God made men. Hence why I do not fear any man, because men are mortal. But forces of nature, that is God brushing his or her his hair brushing his or her hair aside. Literally, the movements of great oceans, the moon cycles, the sun itself providing life, water itself providing life, the patterns in nature, as I've said before. So men and women, humans, are manipulatable. More time with their own lies. And that is the key to lucid living. Reality-based diets. Peace.